Welcome back, everybody. It has obviously been quite a minute since my last video, so apologies for that. I unfortunately never did get around to No Intro Required, the video series that I wanted to start with Andrew, but maybe I will. I do still have the footage. But then anyway, I got sidetracked with work and then all of this happened, so the videos kind of took a backseat for a while. I'm going to try to ease back into it and maybe make them once a month or so, just at this point really just to give me something to do and work on in the meantime. I am thankful to still be working. My company is actually making a COVID-19 podcast, which is recommended in Apple's Essential Listening, and I'll link that below if you want to check it out. It features some highly credible information from healthcare professionals and other industry leaders. We've had a lot of good interviews. I am by no means an audio engineer, but I think we do okay. So, as you may have noticed, new setup here, a lot brighter than what I've had in the past, a little less busy. Unfortunately, also that makes it a little plain and boring right now. Not a whole lot going on here, but it's something different. And you know, if I continue making videos on a semi-regular basis, this will probably evolve and I'll find new ways to play with it. This picture here I took when I was out making the last video. Thankfully, the weather does not look like this anymore, at least today. And so for that reason, we will not be making this whole video here. I'm actually going to try and get out, obviously maintain the social distancing guidelines and what have you, just explore some rural areas. So we'll go explore and I'll talk about kind of what's going on with me, this, and share my thoughts on some things. So let's do that. So, quarantine, right? Quarantine vlog. I saw a post about how we should document this time because it is a unique time in history, not only for just the fact that everyone is experiencing the same thing at the same time. I choose to use the word unique because I think unprecedented has been said enough, but unique not only for the fact that we're all experiencing the same thing at the same time. That's actually kind of happened before, but the fact that now it's going on at the most technologically advanced time. With just the way technology in the world works and is kind of functioning right now, that's what makes this really unique. And so I think part of our job in this time frame is to do things like this, document our experiences, because we're living through history. Everyone wanted zombies, we got a pandemic instead. Maybe zombies next month, we'll see what May brings. But the fact of it is that, this is something that's profoundly affecting every single one of us. And for me, this has also really been a experience where my everyday life is not terribly different, but at the same time, everything is different. Working from home is not a terribly new thing to me. It's just been, I've found the last probably 2 weeks, especially maybe 3, the motivation and inspiration and discipline, things that I've already struggled with, I was starting to actually overcome. And now I'm really kind of slipping back. So part of the reason for this is really to be a catalyst to push me to keep doing things and really try and reignite that spark. Part of this video is also to get me out to exercise a bit. Being trapped at home has been pretty difficult. So apologies for having to catch my breath from time to time. As you guys might remember from a previous video, I did get a new camera bag a while back. It's been great now that I've actually had time to use it. I'm not going to make this video a review, but I do want to touch on it, give you a couple quick thoughts. I like and dislike the size of it. It is small, but I almost wonder if it's too small. But it does fit pretty well on my back, so it's a little dirty right now, but it's one of those ones that opens up from the back completely. So, and then we get inside. And right now I am still using the EOS R. We've got the Canon 85mm 50 in the 75 to 300, which at some point I would like to switch out for a 70 to 200. I had one years ago, but unfortunately I had to get rid of it, so I'll probably pick another one of those up at some point. And then down here, I recently also got an iPad Pro. So this pouch, I have my flash drive, a USB-C cable for the EOS R, hyperdrive I can use to transfer between the SD card. My filter's down here. A little handy pouch here. This Velcros, and then the iPad can slide in and out. So that's kind of a mobile workflow setup I've got trying to go on now. I was hoping this place would be more lively and green since we are going into May, but unfortunately it looks like everything's still pretty gross and dead. Apologies for that. Let's head somewhere else. Let's go to the lake. Sorry, it's a little windy. Up here by the Lake Erie, got Cedar Point over here. I stopped at 3 different beaches now. I'm currently in Sandusky, like I said, up here by Lake Erie. Well, all of it's Lake Erie. So stopped out, got some B-roll. Up here by the water, and man, I have not dressed for the occasion today. At the nature preserve I was warm, got pretty hot. Now I'm pretty chilly up here by the water, but just glad to be out. I'm definitely not the only one who wanted to get out today. I've seen quite a few people out. Thankfully everyone does seem to be social distancing, so good on you, public. Thanks. Quarantine hasn't been all bad, you know. I think it's really hopefully promoted a shift in our society. Hopefully we come out better on the other side, even though it will be a new normal, you know. Working from home is probably gonna have to stay for a while. Social distancing, wearing the masks. These are all important things and mitigation tactics that we'll definitely have to keep up. Quarantining has helped me become a better adult, except for these last few weeks I have not been spending all my money on Starbucks and eating out, so I've actually managed to save more than $50 in my savings account. Adult points there. And then I also finally got my own Netflix account. Although I really don't watch that much TV or anything, so I don't know if I'll keep that. I did sign up for Showtime because Billions, one of the only shows I do keep up with, coming back on for season 5 soon. So if you're a Billions fan, what's up? So like I said, hopefully quarantine brings some positive and lasting changes to our everyday lives and throughout the government as a whole. And if not, I live close enough to the border, get a passport and go to Canada. Peace out. However long quarantine lasts and whatever the new normal looks like, let's all just try to be better. I don't know how long this video is or if any of it makes sense, but thanks for watching. See you guys next time, and hopefully not in 3 months.